Hello friends! I've decided that I'm going to vlog this Easter weekend. I've got Gaskell here with me. Look at this sweet baby kitty. Perks of working at home. You get kitty snuggles all the time. I'm wrapping up my work day on Friday and just wanted to start the vlog here, kind of check in, give you my plans, and then we'll see how the rest of the vlog goes. But I've been enjoying watching people's vlogs, especially now when there's minimal human interaction and getting to be with people is also low, not happening a lot because of everything that we're dealing with in the world right now. It's just been a comfort to like be with people virtually even more so. So all that rambling is to say, I've really been enjoying vlogs and I wanted to add mine to the mix, but it is Easter weekend. I'm a Christian, so I do celebrate Easter, and there's going to be a Good Friday service for us this evening, and then we'll virtual, and then we'll also have a virtual church service as well on Sunday. So, but yes, I think we're gonna decorate eggs this weekend. My sourdough starter is finally ready to make bread, so I'm gonna try to make sourdough bread. I'm so nervous, but it'll be great. I've been enjoying making things with the like leftover starter. That's been a lot of fun, like pancakes and things that don't really need to raise. Ooh, look at that sunbeam. So yes, bread we will be attempting. What else? I'm gonna try to make some pie crust also with my sourdough starter for some quiche for Easter morning breakfast. I hope to go on some nice long walks this weekend. Yes, I plan to do lots and lots of things. I will also, I don't have my books right now, so I'm gonna wrap some things up with work like I said, and then I will go get my books and we can chat about them. So I didn't want to get up because this baby. I just love how sleepy cats are in the afternoon. All right, friends. Yes, I hope that you're having a good start, or had a good weekend. I guess when I post this, the weekend will be no more. So how are you doing though? How are you? I hope you're well. All right, next clip, I will be talking about what I'm reading this weekend. I mean, he's just so precious. Look at his nose. I love him. Okay friends, I've made Gaskell move so I can show you what I plan to read this weekend. So I'm in the middle of two books and I'm enjoying both of them, which is always such a treat. The first one is The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson. This is the first book in the Mistborn series and I'm just about smack dab in the middle of it. Brandon Sanderson's writing is quite easy to fall into, and I sometimes have a complaint with fantasy that there's too much jargon or things that I don't know about the world, and then I get frustrated because I don't know what's going on, but not with his writing. I won't say it's always the most like beautiful. It's pretty kind of just bare bones, but he writes a compelling story that you want to read, and so I'm quite enjoying that. He's doing a good job at what he's doing in this book, but we're following kind of a group of people, the ska people, who are like the lesser people in this society. The ruler has enslaved these people and we're really not quite sure why, but there's great tension in this world overall, and the kind of tagline of this is, what if the Dark Lord won? And so we're kind of following these group of people fighting the Empire. So it's very political, which I enjoy in my fantasy, and there is a female protagonist in this, which is really fun for fantasy because I feel like that's more rare, especially in adult fantasy, or at least the adult fantasy that I've picked up. So yes, I'm enjoying this one and excited to continue on. But honestly, that book has taken a back seat to the one that I started just 2 nights ago, and that's Sing Unburied Sing by Jesmyn Ward. Again, about halfway through this one, and I am so glad to say that I am absolutely adoring this. I get a little nervous with literary fiction. I think sometimes the writing can be pretentious or convoluted, or just like trying to be different for the sake of being different and like sacrificing story. I'm always intrigued to pick it up, but I'm nervous because it always sounds interesting, but then a lot of times I have complaints when I get in the middle of it. But I think Jesmyn Ward writes the kind of literary fiction that I think is wonderful, and that's another thing. I think some of my favorite books are literary fiction, but it's like kind of searching in a haystack for me a lot of times. And so anyway, Jesmyn Ward I think could be a favorite author. This book is phenomenally written. It's like butter. It's so smooth and beautiful, but also so like rich and filling. I love it. I love it so much already. And this is the book that's like calling to me that I keep wanting to pick up. So I probably will finish Sing Unburied Sing this weekend, and then hope to still make some progress on the Final Empire. And then I have like the tiniest bit of The Dutch House left, and I need to read it. I've been kind of replaced my audiobook time, which is usually all the driving that I do for work, with like doing things around the house or walks. But a lot of the walks I've gone on this week have been with my husband, so I'm not like ignoring him listening to my audiobook. So I need to finish that tonight. There's so few chapters left. I might do that while I'm doing a lot of my cooking these next couple days. So that's what I plan on reading, and I'm so excited. It's so nice to have 3 books that I'm just adoring. So that's it. That's what I'm reading this weekend. Hi. Hi. How was your day? Hi. Easter surprise from our neighbors. Can you show? Here, we'll show the bunny. Oh, you're waving bye. This is great video quality here. They made it out of her hand, a little piece, bunny ear sign, so love that. We got to social distance talk, so that was nice. Judah's trying to see. You want to see? Do the camera? Bye. You say bye to our friends? Judah. Bye. Bye. Say hi. Judah is eating some butternut squash chili. It's one of our favorite recipes. I will link it down below. It calls for turkey meat, but you can use beef, which we typically do because my in-laws butcher their own meat, and so they give us lots of beef. So, but you could also make it vegetarian. I've done that before. It's delicious, and I'm going to make some pie crust while this little one is entertained with his lunch, or dinner, I guess. It's dinner. Can you say hi? Hi. Made Indian chicken korma, or vegetable korma tonight. So delicious. Have some naan bread from Aldi. Yum. Hi friends, I'm getting ready to go to bed. It's just a little after midnight, and I've stayed up way too late reading Sing Unburied Sing. As per usual, when I start this book, I just can't stop. So I have about 60 pages left, I think. And I'm adoring this story. It's a really hard and sad and infuriating read, but it's just so beautifully and compellingly told. I'm amazed by Jesmyn Ward's writing, and will absolutely be reading everything else that she's written. The only other thing I have related to her on my shelf is the essay collection she helped curate. That's not the right word. Oh, not edit. Compile. I can't think of the word, but you'll understand. The Fire this time. I think the James Baldwin is The Fire next time, and the essay collection is The Fire this time. It's late. I'm adoring this. It's so stinking good. I did also want to say I have planned to read March book 1 this month, and I think it will be a really good one to pair with this book after I finish this book. So I'll probably be picking this up. I plan to squeeze it into the O.W.L.s category for like potions, which is like read a book under 150 pages, and this one fits the bill perfectly. And it'll be a quick little guide to finish. So that's all I have to update you. We'll see you tomorrow for pie crust rolling and walks and sourdough bread baking and hopefully more books. So good night, friends. Here's my input. Brandon is planting in our garden. Made that little barrier to protect it from the rain. Judah, what's Daddy doing? What's he doing? That rake probably is.
Problem. Yeah, I just fixed that. The gas is stuck with the gas.
Yeah.
So, should check that. Okay, I'll wait a few minutes and then refill it.
Okay, it should be fine because, like, before I gave it.
Are you helping Daddy, Judah? No, Bubba. Hi, sorry the video quality is not great with those windows behind me, but I'm putting on my boots because we're getting ready to go on a hike. And I wanted to update you. I just finished Sing Unburied Sing, and it has the potential of being my favorite book of the year. Absolutely. It was so tough and hard and, sorry, boot, but moving and lyrical and just, oh my gosh, so good. I hope my reading experience will maybe convince you need to pick it up if you've been putting it off because you've been like nervous about that like literary title. Don't. It's so good. It's so good. I know people have like compared her to Faulkner and other great Southern writers, and I think she deserves all of the praise. It's like a Southern Odyssey, I've heard it described, and I would absolutely agree. It was so glorious, and I'm so glad I have other books, a couple other books by her to find and read. I loved it. It reminded me, like, the feeling I got when I read The Grapes of Wrath a couple years ago, just like a book that moves you and changes you. That's really what this book felt like. And I can see some similarities in their kind of storytelling style, kind of the way they play with like the singular story and then like the group, the story of like the whole. So, my goodness, so good. But yes, we're going on a long hike this afternoon. Oh, I also finished The Dutch House, which was also delightful and wonderful, but I kind of forgot to mention that because I've just been like hollowed out, honestly, by Sing Unburied Sing. So yeah, a 4-star read and a 5-star read to bring the middle of my weekend there. I'm sorry, this probably is terrible video quality, but just wanted to give you an update. So I will be back to reading The Final Empire the rest of this reading vlog, which I am quite chuffed about too. And then I will do a little random number generator for my next 2 audiobooks to see if I will read The Messenger of Truth or Complications on audio next, so I can count it as my, oh my gosh, that light, allomancy or one of the owls things. I don't even, brain is not even working anymore, but I'll take you along on our little hike with it. lovely. You'll have seen clips, or I will put clips in. I'm gonna make quiche tonight. I'm very excited about it. And then just chill, sit. So, yes. And read some of the Final Empire. I'm gonna make some good progress, I hope. Good morning. You can hear the birds outside, getting ready to go on a walk. I didn't get any more reading done last night because we were tired. We just went to bed. But we did make quiche, and my homemade pie crust turned out great. I will put the sourdough recipe down below because it was flaky and delicious and perfect crust for a quiche. And I made little tarts, and those were good, and little pinwheel cookies with the leftover. And honestly, I've never been more proud of myself. But we're going on a walk this morning. Happy Easter. And then we'll have our church service, virtual church service, and just have a lovely day. An egg hunt later. Yes, but just wanted to say good morning. Do plan to read the Final Empire tonight. So I hope your Easter morning is as beautiful as it is here. It's just ridiculously gorgeous. We had a thunderstorm last night, and now the world is just happy. It's just happy.
Or family or even the missional community consider adopting a nurse, expressing gratitude for their work on behalf of us and our loved ones,
for a long time, but today's circumstances have made it so hard, haven't they? A couple of weeks ago, an article was published in the Harvard Business Review entitled, "That Discomfort You're Feeling is Grief." No. It's an interview with grief expert David.
See one over here. What's in there? What's in there? Can we open it? What is it? An egg! Yeah. Can you put it in the basket? Put it in the basket. Oh, you just found your treat. Can you put the egg in the basket? Yeah. Yeah. Did you find treats? Do you see the egg? No. Did you get it? What is it? Yummy. Good job. Hello, friends. It has been a lovely Easter day for us here. We had a little Easter egg hunt. We've done church, which was lovely. I will link the sermon down below. Now that we're virtual, I guess anyone from anywhere could join us. So in case you're interested, I'll put it down below. Hello. Hello. So yes, that will be linked. Hi, buddy. We're going to have a lovely Easter dinner. FaceTime some family. We've already done a little egg hunt. But yes, just wanted to check in. No reading has been done yet today. Yeah, no reading's been done, but I think I'm going to try to sit down and read March right now. And yes, I forgot to tell you a funny story that happened to us last night though. So Judah, this little one, got right in his bath and then pooped in his bath, and so we had to get him out and clean all the poop. We didn't want to put a diaper on him because we were going to put him right back in, which was a mistake because then he peed on the floor in the kitchen. And then he fell in the bath and bonked his head, so he had a rough night last night. He's just too active with all those feet moving. Yeah. Yeah. Happy Easter, friends. Hope you're doing well, and I'm going to get some March in now. Hi, friends. I'm going to wrap the vlog up here. We had a lovely rest of our day. We had dinner, FaceTimed my parents. Judah was a little fussy. He was just tired. He was all Eastered out, so he went to bed really early. I took a bath. I started a new audiobook, Messenger of Truth. This is the fourth book in the Maisie Dobbs mystery series. I will count this in my O.W.L.s readathon as whatever the one with like the random pick divination, maybe. I can't remember, but I had this and another book, and I did a coin toss assigned each of these. This was tails and it won. So that's my next audiobook I'll be jumping into. I finished a graphic novel this evening, March, which was really good. A really quick and compelling graphic novel read. Definitely highly recommend it, even if you're someone who doesn't like graphic novels. It's very powerful, the pictures and the artwork with this one, and this is all about John Lewis and his involvement with the civil rights movement, and this is particularly looking at his work in the nonviolence movement that he worked in Nashville, Tennessee. And then for a little recap, I also finished The Dutch House on audio this weekend. Quite enjoyed it, gave it 4 out of 4 stars, and then also Sing and Buried Sing by Jesmyn Ward, 5 out of 5 stars, quite possibly will be my favorite book of 2020. Calling it now. But yes, it was a lovely, lovely Easter weekend. Sweet parts, some harder parts, but all in all, grace upon grace, friends. So yes, I hope you had a lovely Easter weekend, and I hope you enjoyed coming along on my weekend and my little reading Easter vlog. I hope to kind of do these more. That was a goal in my goals video at the beginning of 2020. Oh, excuse me. It's not even, what time is it? 9:30, and I'm like tired. It was a long day for me too. I didn't read anything in the Final Empire. I'll read some pages of that before I go to bed. This is all over the place, but I think I was saying 2020 goals was to do more vlogs, and I don't think I maybe have done one so far, which was a cozy reading night vlog. But I hope to do them more. It was a lot of fun. Alright, that's it. I have no more for you. Good night, friends.